Yeah, she's kind of grating.
I bet. It's one of those yeah things.
Well, I've been watching Stranger Things, y'all, again and again.
Again.
Oh, I just finished the season 4 finale, and I swear I got chill bumps all over me. That is just, oh my God, I could gush forever. One of the best acted anything. The story, the acting, the emotion. Y'all, I cried. I'm going to recommend it to my parents. I've already recommended Alita Battle Angel, which they bought and they've watched several times. And now it's Stranger Things. I'm trying to get my parents more into,
Have you seen the video cassette editions for Stranger Things?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, so I'll send you a couple of pictures. I've got to dig them up. I still haven't unloaded all the. That's the one thing we haven't done is gone through all the DVDs, Blu-rays, Steelbooks, and all that. So I have. They look like cassette rentals from the video store. And they're in the same plastic vinyl holders that they used to have at the video store, and they've got the little video store. It says Hawkins video rental, please be kind. You open it up and it's got like the VHS tape. And as you open the VHS tape, your Blu-rays and 4Ks are in the VHS tape.
Wow.
Oh my God.
They're really cool. Just look up Stranger Things box sets, and I'm sure you'll find them because they're like they're Hawkins DVD or the Hawkins VHS rentals, the Hawkins video store rentals.
Oh, yeah, I need to do that.
Holy shit! Who hit the live button?
Dang dog.
This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Weekend Review here on Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. With me this morning is Giggles and Angry. He's angry. And she giggles.
Get in my belly. I'm angry.
No, one of them is the queen of Avalon 19. No, that's not Dave Bob, because he's no. Arwyn Avalon. Good morning, Arwyn. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine. I'm hyped up on coffee. It's Friday. I'm ready to go. How are y'all this fine morning?
Doing great.
Good.
I'm fair to middling.
And of course, the Rooster Dave Bob, he's angry, ladies and gentlemen. Much like our resident wrench, Mark Damptonly tired. He says, dropping in before I go to sleep in Iceland. Sleepy time. He means angry time. He's going to go bash something because he's so angry.
Stay warm, pew pew. Stay warm. It gets cold there.
Dave Bob, the infinitely angry.
And Larry has gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships. Thank you so very much. Larry. Humor and Waffles was gifted a membership. Soul Assassin was gifted a membership. WAP was gifted a membership. Jesters Darth Arlena was gifted a membership. And Lord Thoth was gifted a membership. Thank you so very much, Larry, for those 5 Mornings of Mischief memberships. And welcome everyone to the Biking Horde. This one is just for you. Skull! Holy crap, we're getting the fires started this morning. Thank you so very much, brother. Thank you. Someone suggested a good book. Give me just a second. It was before Larry. P. Lie. All right. I suggest Evolution by Adega Outlaw. What a great book. You want a good opener to a sci-fi series? He's got an entire series. They're on Amazon. They are on Barnes & Noble. You can get some really beautiful hardbacks. I got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Get all 3. So that is what I would suggest. You want some really good books. That is what I would suggest. So good morning. The director of Barbie, Gerwig, whatever the hell her name is, made a statement about her moving to Netflix to work on the Narnia series. She said, "Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm scared. Death to Aslan, pro witch." Yeah.
No, she didn't say that, did she? Did she? Because it wasn't look, here's the thing. Okay. To be fair, because I'm gonna try and be fair. If you do a movie like Barbie, it doesn't automatically mean that all of your stuff's gonna be that way. That's the hope anyway. That is the prayer on the wings, flying up to the great one in the sky. Please don't let Narnia be woke under this woman. That's my prayer.
In the sky.
That's my hope. That is my dream. But I don't know. Oh, morning, Eagle Rider. Morning, honey.
She says, "Good morning, Arwyn, darling woman." Oh, morning, Loki. Mark says he's out. The Alina must sleep. I have no idea what you mean.
I know. I got you, Mark. I used to work them night shifts.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. But I swear to God, if Aslan's a woman and Lucy's got blue hair, and I'll lose my shit. I won't lie. I will lose my shit.
You know what's interesting? I've seen a lot of people, and this isn't any disrespect to anybody or their opinions. I've seen a lot of people running around saying that that we're starting the entire woke phase over again. I have to argue that and disagree with that. And there's no disrespect here, but a feminist made a feminist movie for feminists.
Yes.
This is a female movie. This is a femme movie. It is a female property. Barbie is a female property, right?
Pretty much.
Everybody would agree with that.
Yeah.
Mainly a female property
Mhm.
that went down a feminist rabbit hole for feminists.
Yes. 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 And yes.
They didn't take a sci-fi male property like Star Wars or anything like that, and Star Trek's always been for everybody. It's more for women now. It is more aimed at women now. Just take Strange New Worlds and take the fact that they're doing a goddamn
A musical,
a
y'all.
musical episode. I've still got. I haven't. Yeah, it's still there. Look at Chapel. She's like, oh my god, it's all about me.
Yeah.
I'm Buffy, everybody.
That haircut of hers is the worst thing. Looks
And
like
look at-
somebody
Feeling it.
trimmed a mop and stuck it on her head.
They are feeling it.
And look at Spock. Look at Spock. He's like the creepy dude that's like, I like you. I haven't told you yet, but I watch your every move.
Oh, God,
I
they have
study your
used
every
him.
motion.
Such a simp. Which there's nothing wrong with simping in general. Look, that's fine. Okay. If you know, you got a crush on someone, you do a little simping. We've all done the simp, y'all, at one point in our lives. But don't be
Mark,
a Spock.
I'm not saying
Don't be a
saying she's unattractive. I'm just saying her haircut is bad.
It's not Spock, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not Spock. I saw the whole trailer for that thing or ad or whatever the hell it was. And
Pecker Spock.
And I love musicals. My major in theater was musical theater. That was my major. That was my specialty. That was my jam. I cringed at this 100 different ways. I could just feel myself growing smaller, sinking into the floor, and a little bit of me dying the longer I watched it. I'm like, this is not Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is not Xena Warrior Princess. This is Star Trek. You don't go Broadway, and bad Broadway at that. Do you hear those songs?
We're in Star Trek. 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 Figaro. Figaro. I'm just a little captain in a little ship. He's just a little captain in a little ship.
I was just like, no, hell, not only no, but hell no. I can't.
We are the captains.
My friends down uptown.
Oh my God. And they're all doing, jetés and pirouettes behind him, I'm sure. Oh, fuck off with that, y'all. I'm sorry.
But Barbie is a female product. Mainly I'd say 99% female product.
Yeah.
It made a movie for them. This is not something that I'm like, oh my God, I'm so surprised it made all this money.
Yeah.
It's aimed at that audience.
Yep, that demographic ate it up.
So
Mhm.
if you're not talking about Star Wars, you're not talking about Marvel, you're not talking about Star Trek, you're not talking about any of this other stuff that used to not be mainly pointed at women.
Mhm. Yeah.
You're talking about a product that was made for girls, made for women. Adult women have collected this shit for years.
Oh yeah.
My mom used to sell this shit at conventions. Okay, beyond the teddy bear stuff, it was the Barbie shit, the Wizard of Oz Barbie stuff, the military Barbie stuff. All the adult women just come out and they're like, "Oh my God, my little girl inside just told me to buy this," and they buy it. And yeah, Arwyn knows.
It's true. It's like
It's like me at a convention when I see like a 20-year-old Xbox or PlayStation and I'm like, I have to buy it.
Yeah, it tugs on
Well,
that
you got to remember
part
that,
of you.
Barbie came out in 1959. That was only 2 years after I was born. So there's been a bunch of little girls growing up since then.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why are we surprised that this happened? It actually is better than what we were getting before, because what we were getting before is, hey, let's take this IP that was mainly pointed at young men and older men, and we're going to take it and we're going to transform it and we're going to make it for girls. And
Well,
it didn't do well.
I'll tell you why I'm surprised at this film. I'll just speak for myself. But because the nostalgia and the history connected with Barbie has been, the story has been skewed, and she's being used for a modern purpose and for a very distinct thing. Trust me, when we were little girls, again, all right, I'll speak for myself. When I was a little girl playing with Barbie, I was not sitting there going down with the patriarchy. Oh, Ken, you're going to go to the real world and you're going to come back and you're going to be just as douchey as men in the real world. Men, bad, 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 bad. Women, wee! That's not how we were playing with Barbie.
That's
And
right.
they had a beautiful opportunity to take that generations upon generations upon generations of women have grown up on and tap into that, that part of being a little girl, and yet that rite of passage when you become a young woman, and how you still love Barbie, but your relationship with her changes. They could have explored all kinds of ooey gooey, beautiful, feminine, womanly shit, all wrapped up in pink. And I just would have been so happy, but they didn't. They took the cheap route, the easy route. Men bad, women we. No, that is not Barbie. Yes, Barbie was a feminist icon in that she was, a toy that stood on her own. She had it all. She had the dream houses. She had the cars. She had everything. She could be anything she wanted.
She had the Kens. She had all the Kens because they were all accessories.
She even had the G.I. Joes, y'all. I don't know many brothers who stole Barbies to pair up with their G.I. Joe, but a hell of a lot of us stole G.I. Joe to pair up with our Barbies. So,
I brought that up the other morning. My friend I was growing up with, Amy. As soon as I showed up with my G.I. Joe stuff, the Ken went flying. It just got tossed, and the Marine Corps G.I. Joe took his place, driving Barbie around. It was like, boom.
yeah.
There's your new date. Goodbye, Blondie. Hello, dark-haired Marine Corps kick-ass guy.
I mean, he had that kung fu grip, y'all. Come on.
I remember the first G.I. Joes came out, them things was a foot tall or better. I remember having one of them as a kid.
Yeah, so that's why I'm surprised, because it could have been a just fantastic, not only walk down memory lane, but also how Barbie has transpired through the years and evolved and developed. And, the audience just went along with her. The crowd that loved her just went along with that ride. And we saw Barbie mature and grow and, come into the 21st century. But oh my God, y'all, no, not this movie. Not this movie.
G.I. Joe shows up and Ken gets to yeet.
Although we were asked an interesting question on cultures. They were like, G.I. Joe or He-Man? Which one would you, which one did you take for Barbie? And I'm like, well, my brother didn't have He-Man, but he had G.I. Joe. But if he had a He-Man, yeah, I don't know, G.I. Joe. I just kind of kept him on the shelf and taken the He-Man for Barbie is what it is. So, yeah, this film, oh my God, agonizing.
But like I said, it's really interesting that this is a feminine product aimed at feminists.
Yes, very much so.
And it is successful. Oh my God, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that a product that was mainly aimed at young men, boys, guys, that has suddenly turned into girl power didn't do well. Oh my God, I'm shocked that's not doing well, but one like this is doing well. This is actually a good thing. I don't think that it's as doom as gloom as a lot of people say, because I really do, that they're going to look at this and go, okay, let's start aiming the girl stuff at girls and let's start aiming the guy stuff at guys. And if they do that and they get away from this twisted, weird, everything's gotta be girl power and femme power and all this shit, and you can actually make a movie for young boys, guys, men, whatever, and go, you know what, this has mainly been a guy property. Not everything's like that. Star Trek used to be for everybody. It was the IDIC of television. Infinite diversity and infinite combinations. Whatever you've got, we've got something for you. And then it changed. You got a dozen clucking, scissoring hens in the writing room, and they're like, "Oh my God, we're better together, scissor ladies, scissor!" and God help us, Star Trek went the way of the scissoring hen. But I mean, you look at Star Wars and Marvel and all of that has gone down the exact same road. We've got Emilia Clarke with Drax's arm in one arm and the Hulk's arm in the other arm, and you're like, what in the hell is going on? And Nick Fury sidelined on his own damn show.
Yeah. And wanting to make love to a dragon.
Oh my God. Yeah. Look, they were going to get around to pooching stuff for the women eventually, right? I mean, they ruined all the shit for men. They're ruining the shit for, like you said, that both sexes enjoy. And now we have Barbie. Welcome.
Well, not just Barbie. Direct from the 38 abs of Mark the Infinitely Tired comes the brand new Cat Lady line of Barbie. Ladies and gentlemen, it comes with 6 cats.
Jesus God.
And is guaranteed to go with any of your Barbie line, ladies and gentlemen.
Why do they always have the cat ladies dressed so damn frumpy, though? Come on now, we wear nice clothes too.
Looks like she's got a pair of pink Crocs on.
In a robe.
Those look like nurses.
Scrubs.
Yeah,
like
scrubs. She's wearing some scrubs and then a pink robe, and she's got some kind of 80s hairband going on. It actually looks more like Mick Jagger than it does Arwyn.
Because I don't look like that, y'all. Okay, the cats, I can't escape that. I got the cats. But no, I try and fix up a little bit.
And I was about to say, it's only got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven cats.
I had only 7 cats, y'all.
There's one here. There's one. Yeah. Oh, no, 8. There's a kitten
in
the pocket. There's a kitten in the pocket. 8 cats. Comes with 8 cats. That's still only a fraction of what Arwyn has.
I don't know, Southern Viking. On my screen, she looks blonde.
Well, you know what happens when cats get together.
No, Dave Bob, what happens when cats get together? Tell me.
There's more cats.
Really? I didn't notice.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't know that.
Uh-huh.
And that's why cat ladies have so many cats.
Which Project Fix and Snip the Nuts is complete. We are complete. We are good. Snippy has happened at Avalon. No more nutsies for cats. So we're good.
So Operation Spayed and Neutered has gone off without a hitch.
Pretty much. But the neutered part, I'm still working through the spayed. Shit, I got to decide which ones for sure I'm keeping first before I go through all that, which we haven't narrowed down. And now it's just a matter of finding homes, which y'all is more difficult than it sounds. It really is. People around here, they all want dogs, and they got all the cats they need. God, don't I know that? But we're working. I'm positive about it. Keeping spirits up. So
yeah, humor and waffles, exactly. This is Bob Barker. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.
Yes, absolutely. Mark Smudge was snippied ages ago. That train has sailed. Or that train has sailed. Oh my God, that ship has sailed. Y'all words. It's morning. Yeah, he's already been snippied. So yeah, we even have the snippy song that we sing around here. Like I remember when I was getting Joopy, I was like, oh, Joopy, it's time for snippy. No more Joopy bollies. That's what I would sing to him all the way to the vet. Yeah.
You ain't getting no happy snippy.
Snippy. There goes Joopy's bollies.
Ain't going to be no more kittens because of snippy.
I'm warped. I get it. But yeah, I sing to my cats. Yeah, I can't do words this morning, y'all. Can't do them. I can't.
So yeah, Crazy Cat Lady, get yours today. Contact Mark the Infinitely Tired. That is Mark the Infinitely Tired on Twitter.
Mark,
sure you will be able to find him. And he will direct you in how you can get your own Arwyn Avalon 19 Crazy Cat Lady action figure to go along with your Barbie dolls.
Meow.
This is the crazy neighbor, Barbie's crazy neighbor, at the Avalon 19 cat house. That almost sounds bad. Never mind.
Yes, it does. Oh my God, that's not like a euphemism for chicken ranch, is it? The cat house.
No, cat house.
No.
If you think it is, you're going to be very disappointed. When it's like,
meow,
open the door, and it's like, damn, that's a lot of pussy. Not the kind of pussy you thinking.
Okay.
Oh my God, yeah, I can see me opening the door. There's those guys there, me being like, hey, y'all. Yeah, we're here to see the nudge, wink, the cats. Well, come on in, Smudge. We got company. We got Binks. We got Jupiter. We got Grayface. We got Tribble. Oh, that's only room 1. Come on in, boys. They would be scrambling to get out. Wrong cat house. Take a turn at the left down at the corner, but keep on going if you think I've got that kind of cat house. Oh my God. I almost wish I did. I think a bunch of women sometimes would be easier to wrangle than all these damn cats. I ain't lying. You hungry? You hungry, Bessie? Go buy your own damn food. There's Dairy Queen down the street. No, I wouldn't have to pay for it. Just saying. Oh my God, y'all help me. I need help.
I think we all need help. A
Help.
grumpy old Marine
I
vet
need
over
somebody
on
help.
Grumpy old Marine vet on Rumble says the cat house reminds me of a joke. I bet it does.
Several jokes.
Good morning to Legendary Tron. How are you doing? He fights for the users, ladies and gentlemen. Legendary Tron. I hope you are back home.
Ron.
I hope you're back home, brother. I hope
Yeah.
you're back home and doing better. Good morning, my friend.
Oh my goodness.
Limited offer, a Hogwarts train to trap Arwyn from her cats.
Yeah,
Do you want to go on a ride,
over
kitty,
here a
kitty, kitty? You're going to get snipped a little snippy.
Little snippy. No more chippies, pollies. My kids are like, that's cruel. Don't sing to him. I'm like, well, you know, it calms him down and he likes it. Why not? He doesn't know what the hell's going to happen.
I can see one of them now. I'm the master, not you. You took it away.
You took it away.
It's gone. The magic is gone.
Yes.
Smudge.
The magic is gone.
Smudge, my friend. The magic is gone. She took it away. I'm the master, damn it.
Yeah, Smudge is keeping him all in line this morning. He is. He always does. Sometimes I have to like tell him to chill the hell out. They're not doing anything. He doesn't need to go, full blown boss cat on them. But hey, he don't care. He's like, this is my home. They're under my rules. Like, fine. Morning, Mac.
We've got a super chat over on Stream Elements from Eagle Rider. He said, I'd argue Barbie being for girls makes it more propaganda manipulation to put in all the anti-motherhood feminist garbage they want girls to hate men.
I mean, there's definitely some message going on, and it's not positive towards men. That's for damn sure. Like I saw this tweet the other day. They're like, conservatives are saying it's anti-men. Wee! And I'm like, well, okay. I don't care what political spectrum you're on. Yeah, it is anti-men. There's no way around that. There is definitely a men suck message in it. And I know that they're using tongue in cheek and all that kinds of wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, isn't it cute? A bunch of women going off about men. Isn't that just so sweet? No, it's been done better earlier in films and shit. And I'm all for a little ribbon between the sexes. That's fine. We all do it. As long as it's done in good nature and good faith, it's a joke. You're in on the joke. But they're making men the joke of this film. Men are the joke. And that's not cool. I'm sorry, y'all. We need men. We need men the same way men need women. We are on this big planet together. We need each other. We can joke with each other, we can tease, but not tear each other down. That's not cool.
Yeah, well, you have to remember that there are certain segments of the population that want the population to collapse, and this is part of their plan.
But here's my question. Why are we always catering to the fringes? Why the hell does our entertainment now always seem to cater to those on the outside and want to bring that message in? Why? Why can't you just make a movie for normal, regular people? I don't get it.
That kind of happened when the Me Too shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
It stopped being mainstream and started being, well, let's take this idea from over here and let's take this idea from over here. And I think it's their push to go, see, we can get rid of the masculine and what they see as toxic and what they see as problematic and all these little buzzwords that they use, and go, see, we can still do it even without all this. We can still be the best and have stars, and they can't, because who the hell's left? Name me one person under the age of 40 that's like, oh my God, they're a superstar in film or television today. Anybody? I'll wait.
Well, the old saying, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, is perfectly apparent in today's society.
How many young Johnny Depps or what's that little bastard's name? Leonardo DiCaprio's. How many of them have we got? How many young? Oh my God, they're hugely talented. Don't even start with me. I rate specialists. I don't want to hear it. Ezra can kiss my ass. Ezra's trash.
Oh yeah,
trash.
Give me one. Who? Zdenya? Resting bitch face. That's not a star. That's resting bitch face. Give me a real bona fide movie star under 40.
I can't think of any. I mean, they may be out there, but I sure as hell can't think of any. I can't. And what I find really interesting about our entertainment today, and I've been thinking about this, and it just kind of light bulb moment, is before all of this bullshit shook out, stories and films and TV shows and any kind of creativity in that type of medium, they were searching for the greater adventure, the greater story, the bigger picture. Let's take the good things, the good ideas of life, and let's translate them into a story. Now they're looking for the things that insult. They're looking for the things that bring you down. They're trying to take all of the sludge of our mentality and our ideas, and that's what they're presenting as good entertainment. And I do not understand it. It's like we've just flip-flopped on what's, acceptable for entertainment and what isn't. And it's pitiful. It's pitiful because they're targeting these little pockets of audiences. And like you said, after B2, all of this shit just kind of vomited up. And it's like, gee, that's a really good idea. Let's girl power. Let's just trash some men in an iconic, a film with an iconic figure, and we're gonna be good, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you, nowadays everything is so generic, especially among actors and well, I can't even call them actors.
Mediocre. Yes.
You could replace any one of them with another, and nobody'd be able to tell the damn difference.
Yeah.
It's mediocrity at its finest. A Dag
But
Owl
they
Law
think
is
it's
constantly
brilliant.
talking about that. Yes,
Yeah,
they think it's brilliant.
Brilliant. They're the kind of people that sit there and they all brainstorm and come up with this really shit idea that a really good team of writers would be like, maybe we might not want to go down there and alienate people or target on this bad part. Maybe we not want to. They would, but they're all sitting around going, oh, Queen, yes, Ken's gonna come back, part of the patriarchy. You're so steady and brave. High five, high five, high five, high five, high five, high five.
But what color green is it? Oh, it's emerald green. Oh my God, it's super green.
It's super green. Oh my God, we're just so brave. We're just wonderful. Yes, Queen. No, oh my God, it's just agonizing. It's the rest of the sane people are like,
whatever color green you want it to be.
Yeah.
Whatever color green you want it to be.
Color green. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
And take care, Dean. Grumpy old Marine vet over on Rumble. Take care, my friend. It's good to see you.
I don't know. I mean,
Trek is written by adult children, nerd boreal life form, strange new world. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's scissoring hens. It's the scissoring hens. You have not accepted my payment. What?
Honestly, I think a kindergarten class could write better stuff than what's coming out of that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you sent me a payment.
I don't know if they're trying to be edgy or just I can't figure it out. I really can't. It's like these bad improv skits that we would have to do in drama class. And some of them were really clever and others were just, oh my God, where the hell are y'all coming up with this stuff? It's like they took the bad part and translated it to Hollywood. And that's what they're doing. But, sign of the times, y'all. Sign of the times. That's why I'm not surprised the Barbie movie is the way it is. I'm really not. I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised.
Well, the thing about being a writer is you have to write. You have to write something that you've experienced, and most of them have never experienced anything in their life. I mean, they're just basically going through the motions.
And this right here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Magitech Mag says they're making entertainment for themselves, for their bubble and the fringe that supports that. The rest of us are feeling like we're watching a train wreck, not knowing what the heck is going on. And how could they continue this? Does anybody remember back in the 90s, in the 2000s, when if a show even burped in the wrong direction, they were canceled?
Yes.
You make the slightest, you make the littlest mistake, and it's like, that's it, you're done. You're canceled, you're gone. And the TV studios didn't give a shit. Why? Because they were slathering to get someone else in that time slot. Yeah. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to care if they didn't like something. That Firefly, they could just get rid of it. They just got rid of it and they didn't give a shit. And then they had a giant campaign with Star Trek, with Firefly, with some properties where they were like, okay, this is absolutely insane. They want more, give them more. Yeah.
The fact that we got Serenity is an entertainment miracle.
I'll never forgive them for killing Wash.
Oh God, I know. And the way they did it was brilliant. I hate it. But the way it was just like, I am a leaf on the wind.
On the wind.
Boom, gone.
Watch how I soar. Boom, yeah.
Gone. Yeah. And Zoe, she reacted the way any of us would have.
Wash baby, and
trying to get him out, and then them having to drag her away, and then her just being like, "Fuck it, I'm done.
I'll kill everything that comes through that door.
And if I die, I die. I'm gonna be with Wash. But if I'm going down, so are they. Oh, y'all. If y'all have not seen that, which probably most people have, but if you haven't, watch Firefly in order, because the network freaking released the second episode as the pilot. So yeah, they meant to kill this show, but Watch it in order. It's so good. That's why I was watching Stranger Things, to cleanse my palate from this Barbie bullshit. Because it's good writing, it's good acting, it's a good story. It keeps you engaged. It's for all ages. I mean, maybe not little ones, because shit, there's some scary moments in it, particularly season 4. But it's in the language, okay, fair enough. So 13 and up or whatever, but still, it's not something you're going to have to worry about watching with, if you have kids that age. It's not. It's good and it's solid and it's for everyone. It is made for, that is, oh my God. Okay. Yes. That is the way you take nostalgia and work on it, because the 80s, even though it is very much a part of the story, it's still the backdrop. It doesn't overtake it. It blends with it. It works. So you have the nostalgia, but then you also have fresh ideas and a new story. It's so good, y'all. I'm sorry. It's so good. It's so good.
Bush McFadden with $2 super chat says, first super chat. Hey, y'all.
Oh my God. That's what we ought to do. Loki, we need to have an Arwyn laughing contest. Have people come on and see.
Laugh-a-thon.
Laugh-a-thon. Yes. Yes.
Magic Mags with $5 super chat says, Arwyn and I might have been the targeted demographic, but we grew up with Barbies. But the movie sure wasn't made for us. It was made for themselves.
Oh, hell yeah,
Mags.
And we can tell. Those of us that grew up with Barbie could tell when we watched this film that it was not made for us, because we know how we played with Barbies. We know what the nostalgia is. We understand the importance of Barbie and how she came from the 50s and has just survived all this time. And then they give us that garbage. I'm sorry, no. Although
and
there were
it looks
some good
like it's going to
moments.
sweep the Academy Awards too. They're already talking about how it's just going to take home everything.
Well, the costuming and the sets were brilliant. I will say that. And in the beginning, the way they had her float around and go in the slide, that's how we played with Barbies. We didn't have her walk everywhere on her tiny little feet. No, we made her fly. We made her jump off the dream house. We made her use the slide. She used her car. All of that was pretty much accurate to the way little girls played with Barbie. But, oh no, there are no words, but it is what it is. Like I said, sign of the times.
Ironcaster says, have people submit laugh clips and make it a contest.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not fun. We need more laughter in our life, y'all.
I imagine current writer's room is like Family Feud, where the family claps, even the answers are dumb. Yes,
Good
Andy
answer.
Masterson.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer.
And that one uncle is down on the end, like just standing there like, you dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, he got that look on his face.
Shaking his head. Nope.
The only one that makes sense. Everybody else is like, oh, yes, queen. Yes.
Work.
You guys really think it's green? Oh, yes, darling. Super green.
Yeah.
Super green.
Just like when old Steve was sitting there and that old gal said, pork lion. That look on his face.
Oh, I wish I was a fly on the wall sometimes in those writing rooms. I really do.
Sort of Poopa Scuba is maybe the best answer this morning. Barbie survived over 60 years without a hoo-ha and a boyfriend with no wiener.
Yep.
I'm as anatomically correct as a candle.
Yeah, well.
I still say if you're over 21, you need to go find you a copy of the Groove Tube.
Dun, 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 dun,
No, I
dun.
hated the ending. I hated the ending of Barbie. I hated it. God. Dead.
A dumb uncle at the end goes, cops. And that's the number one answer. Good answer.
Bad
you
boys.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I don't know. Yeah, sign of the times. But there's gonna be more. I don't think, okay. I do not think that correct thinking, and yeah, I'm going to use that term because there's correct thinking and incorrect thinking. It is what it is. So sue me. But I don't think that is going to disappear from everyone and we're all going to become this big woke conglomerate. No, I don't think that is going to happen. But what I do think is we're probably going to see more of this. And we need to not lose our shit because that's not going to help anyone. We need to, take it for what it is, speak out about it, of course, but realize no, sane people are not going to all of a sudden be insane the next day for watching this movie. Now, some may be like, yeah, it was tongue in cheek. It was cute. I don't really see that, whatever. But no, I don't think it's going to, entertainment wise, yes, there's going to be ramifications, but just daily living, no, I don't think that. I think what's going to do is fire up the people who don't feel that way to be like, this is bullshit, and make them more outspoken. But other than that, I don't know.
And if anything, Ray asks about the toy sales. All this film's going to do is boost that because they've got a whole new line of Barbie stuff that's in the movie that they're selling that's in the movie.
Yeah.
So they've got a whole line of new Barbies that are centered around this movie that will be super collectibles in like 20 years because they won't have any of this shit again after that. They're all limited numbers anyway.
Well,
It's one of the people that get into the Barbies thing, the Barbie resale stuff. There's all kinds of limited edition stuff that if you get, you get. And if you don't have it, you don't have it.
Wow.
Yeah, they're actually talking about having a Mattel universe, kind of like I don't know.
Nope. I'm done with the whole multiverse thing. Oh my God, look, it's Hot Wheels. Oh my God, I've totally got to get that Hot Wheels for my Barbie dream house. No,
you don't have to cross universes of all these, different IPs and stuff to make it. That's the reason why they're separate, because I was never really into Hot Wheels. That was never my thing, but it was my brother's thing. They all have their Hot Wheels. They all love their Hot Wheels. I really don't give two shits about a Hot Wheels movie. Now, it might be good and I will see it, but it wasn't made for me. Or maybe it will be. I can't tell anymore.
And Bush, I don't blame you. Don't worry. I don't take any offense to it. All right.
But you know what really frosts my tit about the Barbie movie that I've heard a little bit of talk about, but not a whole lot of talk about?
Frost your tit?
Yes. Pisses me off.
I heard of frosted tips, but
No.
I've never heard of frosted tits.
Yes.
Frosted, is that like a frosting you can buy at the store, or is that like frosted like you bleach? I'm lost.
No, it just makes me cold inside. It makes me want to shrivel and die inside. Is what it does. And
like cold as a witch's tit.
Yes.
Cold
Yeah.
as a witch's
Frost my
tit.
tit. Cold as a
It's
witch's
the
tit.
opposite of that burns my ass.
Right. Or boils my piss. It's kind of like that. Okay. But the thing that really gets me is, of course, aside from all the man bashing and the man hating and men dumb, blah, 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 is the women. When the men came into Barbie land and the women, some of the Barbies were like, yes. And they were kind of getting on board. They were enjoying themselves and they were, out of their Dr. Serious role. And they were in there partying with the little, Mai Tai and having a good time. They down those women too. Those women are just, prisoners of the patriarchy. They can't be happy. They can't want to be partying with men. They can't want to, be attractive to men because that's bad. No, we can't have that. They dog those women too. Hell, I'm one of those women. I got no problem with men. I have no problem, socializing with them, enjoying, what they talk about, hearing the way I'm fascinated with the male brain and the way it works because a lot of ways it's very different from mine. And that's what we're supposed to do. We talk to each other. We learn from each other. We enjoy each other. There is not a damn thing wrong with that. And that was a dig to, the actual Barbie-esque women of the world. And that pisses me off. Because I'm like, don't speak for me. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm a bad woman because, I don't mind throwing down partying with men. And not that way, y'all. I'm talking about in a nice way, just socializing and getting to know you and supporting men for being men. I don't have a problem with that.
And you were a mother too, and that's a bad horrible thing. Bash the baby doll's brains in and say we don't want to be moms.
Well, okay. I did not, I will say this. I did not, when I initially saw that, I didn't take it that way. I took it as, because I was the little girl who did not play with the Barbie dolls. I didn't give two squirts about Barbie dolls. Not Barbie dolls, baby dolls, baby dolls. And then when the Barbie came along, that turned my crank because that was more my speed. She was more into the glamour. She was more, that was me as a little girl right there. So I took it as a liberation of the mind to go from having just one kind of toy to this beautiful kind of toy. However, somebody brought up a really good point, and I can see this now where people got this. The narration over that, if you really listen to Helen Mirren with the narration, yes, there is an implication that motherhood is a drudgery. Motherhood is, this is all you get as a mother. But then when you get Barbie, all of a sudden, all these opportunities are opened up. It's inaccurate, but I can definitely see where people were kind of cheesed off about that and the whole motherhood thing. And I hadn't really thought about that until I started talking to some people. And it's like, all right, that's not the way I took that scene, but I totally understand why people did. So I've kind of reframed my thought in that regard. Because, motherhood is not, it's not all, roses and sunshine. You got to get down into some nitty gritty. I mean, you clean your first snotty nose and wipe your first poopy ass. And it's like, oh my God, how many years of this do I have? Some days it wears on you. I'm just being real. I couldn't even go to the bathroom without, two Rugrats clinging on my legs. 24/7 job. They do grow up. They do get older, and you don't have to wipe asses anymore or clean snotty noses. But the point is, yes, motherhood is a journey, and it's not always easy. But it's also rewarding as hell. I mean, you bring two, little beings into the world. Part of your DNA, part of your body, part of your flesh and your blood. And it's an amazing thing. It's not for everyone, but it is an amazing thing. And to think of them trashing that, yeah, I could see why someone's, bonnet got a little twisted there. I get it. I get it. Yeah, Mags, we're programmed. We're programmed.
Programmed that you're the NPCs.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Mags, thank you for the $2 super chat. Mr. Tickle Trunk sends in a $2 Canadian super chat. It says mask off means they go so far it looks like parody.
Oh yeah, they're clever with it. They were clever with it. I have to admit, it's kind of brilliant because a lot of people are taking it that way. That it's that fun digging at the sexes. It's all in good fun. No, it wasn't all in good fun. It was fucking mean spirited. It was mean spirited. It was pointed, and they tried to use tongue in cheek to make it. Fuck you! It's not palatable. It's insulting. It's insulting half of our demographics of our humanity, and I am not for that. Men are awesome, y'all. Newsflash, men are awesome. Yes, there are some douches, but guess what? There's some douchey women too.
That's right.
We all get them. So, sorry, that's my rant for this morning.
Some of us date them at some point in our lives.
Yes, go figure. We find them wonderful enough to date
both
them.
ways.
Yeah,
that goes both ways. That some of us shit.
Most people have a crazy ex somewhere along the line.
Or a few, depending on how stupid you are.
I don't have any crazy exes, but I have some exes that I look back and think, what the hell was I thinking?
Mm-hmm.
I do have some like that. And I'm, yes, I laugh, I'm loud, I'm kind of quote unquote crazy, but I'm not, don't dip your wick in crazy. There's a difference. And I've known women like that. One of my brothers was involved with a couple of women like that. And I'm like, dude, change your brand of women, please, because it's just giving you a headache and driving you nuts. What
is love? Yeah, baby, don't hurt me.
No.
Don't hurt me no more. She's as cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice our love.
Change your brand of women.
Oh my God.
But to be fair, I've said that to some of my girlfriends too. You need to change your brand of men because it's not working out for you. And you know it. And you're miserable. And why are you doing it? Because I know you do. But you either need to have a talk with them and try and work shit out and get them to see your side, or just let them go. Because crazy is crazy no matter what sex you are. Crazy is crazy. Mean is mean.
My best friend that I grew up with, he is dropped by occasionally in the chat. Say hello to everybody. He dated absolute crazy, and then he dumped it, and then he married it, and then he dumped it, and then he found it again, and another one, and almost married that one. And it's like every time, dude, I met this one chick, and I think she's great. And I'm like, yeah, how fucking crazy is she? What does this one do? What does this one do? What does this one say? And no, dude, it's not like that. 6 months later, she went through my emails and found all my shit and and I'm like, yeah.
That's when
she's the one.
Yeah, that's when you say he has a type.
Yes, I was just thinking that. People have a type. They're drawn to a certain kind of person, and attraction is it's unexplainable. You know, it's like attraction's on a cellular level. When you're attracted to someone, then you want to get to know them, and then when you get to know them, that's when it's like, okay, are they for me or aren't they for me? And I'm not talking about working shit out. I'm not talking about, being human beings and talking about stuff, and if there's a disagreement, working through it. I'm not talking about normal stuff. I'm talking about someone who, if they're all about them and don't give two shits about you and what you want or how you feel, maybe it's time to cut that cord, because you're just going to be miserable. I've seen it happen.
So before we get out of here today, I want to show off the work of the great wrench, Chris Persia, the wrench of wrenches. Because Gestures Darth Arlena brought this up in the chat over on Rumble today. Yes, Mark the Infinitely Tired is in the top right-hand corner. Yes, Arlena is next to him.
Yes, she is. Oh
yes, 24/7 Fusion Media is right underneath Arlena. Arwyn is the Phoenix right above Superman. Mary's Game Room is to the left, and there's her little owl, her little hoodoo owl from her Harry Potter game.
I love that. Well,
Sensei. Sensei is there, right there. I don't know if people have just missed it. Mexican Iron Man is here. Mark is here. Josh is here. Everybody's kind of here.
I love it.
Even Eris is in this picture.
Oh my
Eris from Sinbad.
Yes,
she's right there, right next. Yep, that's the Eris that's in Sinbad, right next to Loki. They're all
brilliant. There. Oh my God, I wish Mark was still here. I want to see him swole as the Hulk. I wanted to see it.
And this has been. I have at least like 20 or 30 of these where he's hidden everybody in the picture.
I love it. Chris, that's brilliant.
So there's more than just this one picture.
Oh my God. That's great. Sensei, wait, am I Rocket?
Yes. Yes, you are Rocket. Mm-hmm.
I love it so much. You're Rocket, Sensei. But Rocket's my favorite of the Guardians, so I'm cool with that.
So tonight there will not be a late show, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to put out a community post and let everybody know, anybody who's not here, anybody that missed this announcement. No late show tonight with Mexican Iron Man. He can't make it. So we will be back, I think, in a couple of weeks. It's going to be a little while, guys. The late show won't be coming back for a little while because Mike's going to be traveling. But there is a show over on Snowdub's channel with El Perro, that mangy ass mutt, is doing an anti-Mexican Iron Man show.
Oh my God!
Where he spits on that puto Mexican Iron Man, that Mexican pendejo, Mexican Iron Man. Make sure you don't miss that because it's a great show. The Cotton Connection's great. The guys over there are great. Snowdub's great. El Perro is a pain in the ass, but at least he never gives up and he never surrenders. You got Punk Waddle, the sheriff over there. You got Wilton, you got the moo the bacon thing, all that fun stuff. Absolutely wonderful. My brother Ironcaster frequently visits over there. So check out the Cotton Connection. Check out Snowdub. What do you got coming up, Arwyn?
As far as I know for sure, VacTube tomorrow night. And if Steven's doing a community stream with EXO, I'll be there tomorrow morning, but I don't know if he is or not. But definitely VacTube tomorrow night. And right now, that's all I got planned for this weekend. It could change, but right now, that's my plan.
All right, Dave Bob.
I'll be back here next Friday to whip that dog's behind again.
Apparently, there's a lot of vapors going on in the chat this morning. A lot of vapors.
Y'all. I do declare. We all got the vapors. Bobby gave us the vapors, but in the wrong way.
Thank you guys so very much for being here and spending your mornings with us Monday through Friday. You guys are absolutely great. I hope you all have a great weekend. Guys, be great. Be excellent to each other. Always speak, friend, enter. And we'll see you next week, next Friday on the Week in Review. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.